Hey, what's up, guys? It's MugenLord here, and today we're going to do something a little different. You want to do a reaction video, something I haven't done in quite some time, but this video is pretty much a follow-up to my last reaction video that I've done a couple months ago on a game called Dustborn. Yes, ESG the game. ESG is just written all over this game, and we had a good laugh about it. Well, apparently there's a new trailer, and the game is about to release just around the corner. I feel as though that, hey, why not get a good laugh at this and see what new details that this game has to pretty much offer, or I guess you say allude to, of what we can expect out of this ESG experience. So even before we even dive into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell for more gaming content here on this channel. So what we're gonna do first is let's go watch this trailer. All right, Dustborn. Here we go again.
Nearly 4,000 miles on roads less traveled to a place we've never heard of in service of a shadowy employer.
Welcome to Betty's Diner.
I'm pretending we're on a weekend road trip. I'm not on the run.
Oh my god. That doesn't even... Bro, I keep saying this once again, and I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna keep saying it, man. The way they design female characters is just atrocious. These people, these type of people, man, this doesn't even look like a black woman at all. This doesn't even look like a woman. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is at all. And this character right here, if you guys are new to this, like, if you just stumble upon this channel and don't know what this game is, this is the ESG Avengers. And I believe this character right here is non-binary.
Normal procedure. Let's not give them a reason to detain us.
Home run!
The animations
Be gone.
yeah, her words are deadly.
Words have power.
She can say certain words and then...
Do your friends even know what you do? Using your Vox? I'm not
Let's go look at this. Let's look at this cast. Let's see what we got here. Yes, we got, of course, we have the Kool-Aid hair color person with vitiligo. I don't know what their obsession is with that disease. And we also have a new cast of characters over here. They weren't introduced in the first trailer. We got the long hair. I'm not sure if he's Native American. I'm not sure if he's gay. We have another, I guess, person of color over here. I'm not sure if that's a dude. I'm not sure if that's a lesbian. I don't know what that is. And of course, this is the main protagonist, the angry black female character who takes no nonsense at all. And then of course you have the one straight white. I'm not sure if he's straight, but I noticed that this is the only white male that's here, and he doesn't really say anything. He doesn't really talk compared to everybody else that's part of this bunch. Now this little girl, she's new. I guess she's a new party member because she wasn't in the last trailer. And now we have a robot as well. And you can see that they're trying to take some inspiration with the art style, like Borderlands and a couple other projects, with, you know, trying to throw their little sense of humor in there as well. And then we have a new Kool-Aid color hair individual on this side, which I don't know who that is, and then some short guy over here. So maybe we'll get details in.
Do your friends even know what you do? Using your Vox? I'm not going anywhere. Stop it.
Wait a minute. Is she missing a... Wait, hold on, guys. She's missing a finger. Jesus. These are ugliest characters
Using
I've
your
ever
Vox?
seen.
I'm not going anywhere. Stop it.
Stand down, officers. Oh, come on. Look at the fun we're having together. Hold the bus up.
We walk among
Not dragging us into this would have been helpful.
right behind you.
But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. Promise me you'll look after each other.
Everybody has Kool-Aid color hair. August 20th, 2024. Okay. That was the trailer. And then we also have an article that has some details what's going on or whatever. So it's from Games Radar. Once again, it says new Dustborn trailer drops the action adventure game's long-awaited release date. I wouldn't say long-awaited. I wouldn't say long-awaited at all. I don't know who's waiting for this game. And if you guys had seen the reaction of the crowd during the time that this game was announced, no one was paying attention. Everybody was on this phone.
What do you have to say? I think we can all agree that my trio voice was better than yours.
And what's so sad about it is these journalists and these people who cry for diversity, inclusion, and everything, and then when you have a developer who makes a game that focuses on those things that these people are crying about, no one gives a shit. And this is why we keep saying why developers themselves keep trying to cater to these people, because these people don't give a shit at all. They don't support it. They don't care. And these developers keep trying to market and cater to them, and then they wonder why their game doesn't make money, and they end up shunning the actual supporters, the people who has always been patronizing them, purchasing their games, and has been big fans. They sacrifice their original fan base, who their core fan base is, for these people, and they just don't give a shit. They just like to cry and complain and see how much power they have by crying and complaining and make these people bend their knee. And once they do that, they just move on to the next thing to cry and bitch about, you know? So it says when Dustborn first poked his head above the parapet at the Future Game Show. Yeah, it was Future Game Show. Oh, dang, 2020. It described itself as a single-player, story-driven action-adventure game about hope, love, friendship, robots, and the power of words. That's a pretty impressive billing, but after seeing the game in motion at last year's GameCom, we went one farther to say it's super stylish blend of Borderlands, Telltale's The Walking Dead, and Kentucky Route Zero. With all that said, it's no wonder we're keen to learn more about when we might actually get our hands on Dustborn. He said, and now we got a release date, August 20th, 2024. And they have a wish list now. So if you guys are interested in this, be my guest. Go wish list it or something like that. I'll be surprised if anybody wish list this at all. But anyway, it said that this year, which of course means our road trip adventures across divided states of America, is just around the corner. Set in a not too distant future, Dustborn unfolds in the year 2030. That's really not too far away from us, guys. Following a cataclysmic event named The Broadcast, you play as Pax, an ex-con, an outcast, a con artist, and the bearer of superhuman powers, apparently fueled by disinformation. Oh my god, that word, disinformation. And our joint ragtag gang of like-minded nomads meets amateur musicians traveling across America by bus to deliver a package. Yes, like I said, this is a married band. I said this is the Avengers of the ESG, all come together to fight against a commonality. Which is the system itself, I guess. To make things more complicated, Pax is 4 months pregnant. Pax is with the fanatical Puritans watching her every move, an authoritarian police force who have ruled by force, making the proposed delivery isn't going to be easy where possible. You rely on the silver tongue and manipulate situations and individuals in order to get what you want. But in some instances, you'll be forced to throw down. That's where your motley crew of powers come into play, each with their own intriguing backstory, defined personalities, and supernatural repertoire. It's your job as their leader to guide them into battle and put in their area of expertise to best use. And if you fancy any of all that, you can finally dive August 20th. It feels like Dustborn been on our radar for some time now. You can tell this person is bullshitting. It's definitely not on their radar. But the end of its development trip is near, and that's when the post-launch journey begins on PC, in the Xbox One, PS4, Series X, S, and keep going to whatever other platforms. But the funny part about it is that this game also is coming out with a collector's edition as well, which I find kind of funny about it. But what is the message that I want to say about this game? In my personal opinion, I think this game should exist. It should release. And the reason why I say this is, let these people make these type of games, because the more and more these type of games come out, especially with these as an independent title, and people don't support it, then we'll know, then these developers in the market will know, like, okay, these people who clearly don't want to play these games, and you'll start to see less and less of this. So like I said, I'd rather them come out with an original title that's like this, that people can look at and want to avoid, than for them to take an IP that already exists and then bastardize it with all the woke nonsense and stuff like that in the game, baked into the game, to where it causes a major divide, because you have some people who want to still buy the game because they love their IP, and then you have people who is not going to support it, and it causes friction that pretty much explodes all over social media, and everybody's going back and forth, and then it allows the journalists to pretty much capitalize on top of it, to write their own hit pieces, to protect these companies when they put out nonsense that fans don't want. So I'd much rather them create this and put this out there and see where it goes. Because if we continue to see more projects that's like this and no one is supporting it, then eventually this stuff will eventually go away, or it becomes so niche that it won't be on anybody's radar and people won't even talk about it. So I'll be keeping a track on Dustborn and see what the reviews are going to be like and what people actually say about this game, and see how well it does. I think this is going to be an interesting experiment when it comes to something like Dustborn, a project that's solely with the sole purpose of just being DEI and ESG experiment, just all clustered into one game. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on it. What are your thoughts on Dustborn? Is this something that you're looking into or you interested in? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button for more gaming content here on this channel. This is MugenLord signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.